Talk about everything, play music in between. Tune in and enjoy Chad's Underground Scene. Talking music, you know what I mean. Tune in and enjoy Chad's Underground Scene.
What is that? Welcome to Chad's Underground Scene Christmas Special 2022. It's that time of year again. It's been a fun time. I've done many shows, several tours. Thanks for hanging out with me. First up, I guess we're going to just go through things here. I've been a regular on WTF-TV show with Green Jello. Also started playing with Green Jello. And don't forget to check out the show at WTF-TV.com. And we're going to do like a little bit of review here of Chad's Underground Scene through this year. It's been a pretty action-packed year between filming Chad's Underground Scene, playing a bunch of live shows, being back on tour quite a bit, and also playing on WhatTheFuckTV.com and Green Jello. Okay, we're going to start the show with the first episode of the year. It was episode 71 with Marty Swift's Chico and the Man, who are now the Slop Rockers. Here we go. This one's called Not Alone.
Nice.
Next up, head out to the first little tour of the year, and I meet Corky in Nevada. And him and I, we do a tour with Carlton. He helped us out. He helped Brody. And we did a tour of Nevada, Arizona, and pretty fun stuff. It was good to get back together. Corky, I always enjoy being on the road with Corky. Good times.
Surfers in hell ride very well. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Surfers in hell ride very well. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Surfers in hell ride very well. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Surfers in hell ride very well. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Okay, next up, episode number 72 of Chad's Underground Scene. And I met up with Randall Michelson. And him and I, he's one of my favorite photographers. He's a photographer and artist. And we sat down and talked about photography, talked about a lot of music. And he told some great stories, some stories of on the road, hanging out with the bands, taking pictures of the bands, and he also was a roadie for Alice Cooper. So lots of fun stuff went on there. February 1st, time to get away again. So long weekend up in Solvang, San Luis Obispo. Played one of my favorite places, the High Roller Tiki Lounge, and a couple other places up in San Luis Obispo. Fun time. That was with Big Mess. Good time the whole weekend.
She's got eyes blue, and when you're hot, she's got a great big smile. I'll tell you
Boulevard. She's so clean, that Chelsea Jean. She's so clean, that Chelsea Jean. She's so mean, that Chelsea Jean. She said, don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright. She looks straight in your eyes, make your heart skip a beat. And you find yourself dancing with two left feet. She's so clean, that Chelsea Jean. She's so clean, that Chelsea Jean. I said she's so clean, that Chelsea Jean. I said don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright. On the run. Oh yeah, not to worry, it's just for fun. She's so clean, that Chelsea Jean. She's so clean, that Chelsea Jean. I said she's so mean, that Chelsea Jean. I said don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright. Take it, Dad. Chelsea Jean. I said she's so mean, that Chelsea Jean. I said don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright. I said she's so mean, that Chelsea Jean. Yeah, I said she's so mean, that Chelsea Jean. I said don't worry, Daddy, it's gonna be alright.
Next, as soon as I get back from that, I do a show with Lonesome Captain and his Hurt Feelings. That was a rocking show. We rocked out, made some jokes. We probably hurt some feelings with our stupid jokes. And to me.
All right.
By Johnny Winter.
Take your drink to the end of the bar, buddy. Come on, now don't be a fool. I'd rather have a hot-seated Sing prison than to sit down next to her on that stool. What's that you say? Well, I guess you're right. Ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. See that man? She belongs to him, buddy. Drink up and leave while you can. I can tell by you're a jealous, short-tempered man. What's that you say? Well, I guess you're right. Ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. Nice. Ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. Now you're laid out on the floor, buddy. Look what you went and made him do. They're taking him to the jailhouse, buddy. And tomorrow someone will bury you. Oh well, that's life. Or at least it was. Ain't nothing to me. 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 Ain't nothing to me.
Then fresh back from Vegas, episode 75, I was hanging out with my friend Grease George, and he did some DJing, played some music, some really cool music. His favorite is rockabilly, but he also plays quite a bit of other stuff. So we just kind of hung out and talked, and he played some music DJ style, and then he told us a little history of a lot of the people that he was playing on the records. Fun stuff. If you ever get a chance, Grease George, great DJ, fun to hang out with, and he also has a little internet show with him and Loya. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is more towards like the 80s industrial music. A lot of dance, goth clubs like to play this in the 90s, late 80s. Guys like Gary Newman also along the same line. And also post-punk too, which came after punk. This is the type of music.
Okay, episode 76 of Chad's Underground Scene is the history of Big Mess. So I kind of walked us through the history of Big Mess from the beginning all the way to the end. And it came straight from the horse's ass. Oh, I mean the horse's mouth. Fun episode.
Here comes naked Santa, looking for Christmas fun. Here comes naked Santa, everybody run. He's hanging out his Christmas balls for everyone to see. He's got some for everyone, even you and me. So when you hear those sleigh bells jingling outside, it might be naked Santa, you better run and hide. Naked Santa doesn't care if you're poor or rich. He still wants to make you be his Christmas bitch. So when you hear those sleigh bells jingling outside, it might be naked Santa, you better run and hide. If he finds you sleeping, how happy he will be when you wake up hanging on his Christmas tree. Here comes naked Santa, looking for Christmas fun. Here comes naked Santa, everybody run. Here comes naked Santa, everybody run.
Now it was time to go deep into the underground in Hollywood. And I met up with my friend Nihilus Jella. This is episode number 77. And we hung out, we talked about comedy, talked about music, we even did a little talking about wrestling. Gilist, Nihilist, Jella.
Oh! Give it up for me! Yeah, for Chris and for Kellyanne, she's on the carpet, and for the whole place for not keeping their word kicking comedy up. But mainly just give it up for me! Oh, I need it. This is my favorite part, the before part. This is the slapping, the bang, and getting it thick and ready part. This is the bacon wrapped hot dog looking at part. No, everyone's excited, no one's mad. It's after you get that bacon wrapped dog when the sickness comes, when it's coming out of one of the ends. It's the before that part.
It's crummy for you.
I'm the not diarrhea part. But I don't understand, like, that's one of those, there's so many words that shouldn't be what they are. Diarrhea is one of them. Diarrhea sounds like a warm, soft place to relax. I'm sorry I didn't answer my phone. It was too far out of my reach while I was lying in my diarrhea. It sounds like the princess in a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical. Diarrhea. I've not known you, but I've felt you, diarrhea. I couldn't hold you. but I smelled your diarrhea. That's right! I am a little too loud because I'm used to opening for heavy metal bands. The last time I opened for somebody, there was a band called Face Down in Shit. You learn a lot while touring with heavy metal bands, especially biker clubs. If someone likes you and they come to say thanks for your set and they give you a pitcher of beer, it's got a little too much foam in it, it is definitely piss.
You get the short one, I get the big one. And if you want another
I'm starting to come to grips with being older. I'm going to try some newer stuff right now. The one thing I haven't overcome is my temper. People have always described me as a long fuse connected to a big bomb, where I'll deal with a lot of things, and the littlest thing at the end, the butterfly wing, that's what gets me. It's something like the morons who vote said that we can't have plastic bags at the grocery store, but our porn stars need to have them. Yeah, I don't understand that. They have to have plastic bags, and I don't get one? I walk. I need to carry that shit in something. That makes me mad. And then on top of that, you bring your own bag, so now you're like a dude carrying a purse into the grocery store. And it's like, not that I have anything against dudes carrying purses, I just don't like it. It throws my balance off. I already got a bad leg. Don't want to have a purse. I'd like you to just give me the shit in the bags that should have came with it. And now I've got to pack my purse, and nobody tells the guy behind me that I'm not done yet. While I'm here, this is my time. You wait there for your time. That doesn't work. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to pack my bag as fast as I can. I got another dude coming right up to my shoulder, like looking at his stuff, making sure I don't take it. And I couldn't take it. One time I turned to the guy at my local grocery store, and I just like, and he backed up all scared, like, did you just try and kiss me? I'm like, yeah, I want to kiss somebody before they fuck me! How close you need to get? You my fucking prom date? And they got scared, and they're like, we can talk about this later. I'm like, we can talk about it right now! I'm not gonna find you outside! I'll find you right here! We can make love on the goddamn conveyor belt! But what are we doing? So I got kicked out of Gelson's. But a month later, they had a fucking sign at every register that said, please wait your turn until the other person is finished. So I feel like I'm accomplished! Yeah.
Next up, I'm back in Vegas with Crypto Fees. We talk about underground comedy. Underground comedy. He's a comedian in Las Vegas. Does lots of underground shows in Vegas, and he also, you can find him on the internet. He's done quite a bit on the internet. Crypto.
This is a little taller than me. But how y'all doing? First and foremost, I'd like everybody to give it up for my boy Grant Tobler. You know, people we're all here tonight, and this is his show. So on to my part. I'm 23 years old, you know, that had me thinking that I'm getting a little bit older, and you know, how much I miss being a kid, how much I miss childhood. And I remember I was 8 years old, and the first thing I wanted to be professionally was a Ninja Turtle. Now, I was just thinking the other day how that would have played out if I would have really became a Ninja Turtle. You know, I'd be a big-ass green turtle, living in a manhole, robbing pizza men, all in a fight to stop the Shredder and his ruthless reign over our world. But now I'm all grown up, and I'm unemployed. So, you know, the job market's down, the economy's bad, and they have me thinking, you know, that there are 3 things in America that are actually recession-proof. 3 things. And, you know, the first one being Walmart, thanks to their everyday low wages. The second one being McDonald's, you know, to the dollar menu that I'm personally fond of. And the third's illegal Mexicans. I mean, I'm certainly not knocking these fellas. They're so cold that if you don't hire them for the job, they just go out and invent a whole new job. Like standing out in front of Home Depot worker dude? Or I'm selling roses in the parking lot on Valentine's Day, dude? And you can't forget I'm selling oranges on the highway, dude. I drove past this man like, fuck! Forgot my vitamin C this morning. So, you know, I tried to sell weed one time because I smoke weed. So I figured, why not sell weed? It sounds like a good idea, you know? So I buy some weed and I'm ready to take the streets over. I'm gonna flip this, sell that, smoke this, get that off. It's gonna be good. But then I just got high. And that was the end of that, you know? Enough of the drug dealer. Enough of that. You know. Dare to keep off drugs. Dare to just say no. Everybody remember the DARE program? Yeah. And I say this because I wonder how many families this program actually ripped apart. Now, I'm in 5th grade, and this little girl raised her hand and said, Mr. DARE officer, I think there's drugs in my house. My father smokes marijuana. And I look at her like, damn, fucked up. Because in my neighborhood, we knew that all of our parents probably smoked weed. But we didn't tell because the Child Haven, they don't have Nikes and Nintendo. You know. So who remembers their first public boner? I remember my first public boner. Your first public boner? Alright, well I was in 3rd grade, Miss Lamb's class. We were doing long division. You know, Rosie walks to the board with her little black spandex on, and I'm looking at her little 3rd grade booty. No, don't think like that. We're talking about Little John, not Big John. So it's okay that he looks at her 3rd grade booty. You know, so I'm looking at her little booty, and you know, I feel this little sensation in my pants. I look down, sure as shit, my tent is pitched. So, you know, I'm thinking, fuck, I'm gonna get out of this one, because Miss Lamb's calling me next. So I said, Miss Lamb, I don't get 24 divided by 7. I mean, 7 doesn't even go into 24. And bing, light bulb, I'm gonna put it right here. It's gonna be okay. I call this one the slip, flip, and tuck. I hit up the belt waist right there, hit it right there. Walked up to the board, did my problem, and it was all good. So fellas, you have a public boner, put it on your belt line. It'll be okay. But, you know, that's real. That's real. Why do chicks always want a real man? Why you gotta be so real? I mean, do you wanna know what being real means? Being real means I'm just gonna lie to you better than the dude did before me. Oh, he got a car, baby? I got 2 cars. They're in the shop though, I'm putting some rims on them. So, you know, I just like the back and forth between men and women. I always find that funny. And you know, the different lessons you learn about a man as a woman and different lessons you learn about a woman as a man. And one of my favorite lessons I learned is that all pussy is not created equal. It's not. You know, and the first time I found this out, you know, I'm like 16. This is my first time. We're gonna say, oh, girl's been around the block a little bit. And then, you know, so, you know, I last pretty long. You know, I think I'm a fucking stallion. I'm like, I'm here to wreck shit. I'm on God's green earth to knock the dust off pussy. You know, so go down the line a little bit. You know, I meet a new girl. She's a virgin. So I'm telling her I'm a big dog and I'm not gonna hurt her, it's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna take it easy. So, you know, very vividly, right before it goes down, I remember kissing her on her lips going, mwah. Don't worry, boo, I'm not gonna hurt you. So about 10 seconds into it, I'm done. She says, John, was that it? I said, don't worry, boo, you'll get better next time. But thank you guys, you're a great crowd. Peace and love, Las Vegas, baby. Cheyenne, that's all. Beans and comedian, everybody. Give it up, Beans and comedian.
Dashing through the snow in the one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells and bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or 2 ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon as Fanny bright. was sitting by my side. The horse was late. His fortune seemed a lie. He got into a drifty bank and then we got upshot. Said jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, a story I must tell. I went out to the snow and on my back I fell. A gent was riding in a one-horse open sleigh. He laughed and then he sprung the line and quickly drove away. Said jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is white, gonna wind you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing the sleighing song. Just come bobtail big, 240 was his speed. Hitch him to an open sleigh and crack you in the lead. I said jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Merry Christmas. Then, it's time for my birthday show. So I have a birthday show at Harold's. Always fun to play Harold's Place, one of my favorites. And then after the show, the next show is number 80, episode number 80, with Michael Cobb, one of my favorite underground supporters. He doesn't only run the High Roller Tiki Lounge, he also books bands there every weekend. So any weekend you're up in Solvang, stop by High Roller Tiki Lounge, and in the evening you'll always have a good band playing. And then he also has wine, Sort the South Cellar wine and Betty Page wine, and he also makes a Betty Page rum. And he also, for quite a few years, had Betty Page Tuesdays at the Golden Tiki in Las Vegas, and he always booked a band or two every Tuesday in Las Vegas at the Golden Tiki. So check out anything that Michael Cobb is doing. Great supporter of the underground. And episode 80 of Chad's Underground Scene. I think that was the perfect place to end this episode of Chad's Underground Scene. Christmas special 2022. And remember, it all starts in the underground. Here's some Christmas music for you.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there will be some snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas when you walk down the street. Say hello to all the friends you know and everyone you meet. Hey ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you and kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there will be some snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas when you walk down the street. Say hello to all the friends you know and everyone you meet. Said hey ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by sitting here. Oh my golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
We talk about everything, play music in between.